Good afternoon, YouTube. It's man always George Page, aka the Emperor of Wrestling Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, a couple of days ago, I did a video where we had the loss of a great legend in the world of wrestling, a great man. One of the guys. This is one of the guys I grew up watching with, the great late Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, the bad guy. And it was just sad that we lost him. A couple of days ago, but you know what? Life goes on, and I think Razor would like this, me talking about this, especially it's some good news in the world of wrestling, especially for the women. As you know, last night AEW had a big match, and it was a steel cage match between Thunder Rosa and Dr. Britt Baker. As you know, Thunder Rosa's been in the game for a long time, been competing in several different organizations, and she's been in AEW for at least a little over a year or more, and she is now the new AEW Women's Champion. This was an event they had last night. It was on AEW. It was part of a St. Patrick's Day Slam, and it was for the women's title. It was her and Britt, Baker, who is, she's a dentist. That's a surprise. She's a professional wrestler and a dentist. And Thunder Rosa, like I said again, it's been a game. I follow Thunder Rosa. I've done videos about her. I mean, she's an amazing woman, and wow, ooh, I've done some videos about her because wow, she's just a beautiful lady from the country of Mexico. She's been waiting quite some time. Book Breaker has been in the game, a good bit of times. As you know, she's been wrestling in several organizations also, but she's been the AEW champion for I think over a year or more. And this is a big rivalry between these two. I mean, they've been fighting for this title and them just fighting each other. And they have several matches in AEW over the time. Some sort of for the title, for title contention, and some matches. Thunder Rosa's done pretty good. She came out, and sometimes not so good. I mean, just one match where they had, when you look at spilling all these was tacks, thumbtacks, and it was one of those tough matches, very bloody, very vicious. I mean, look at Brooks all busted. Kind of remind me of the classic like the old days like Ric Flair and you know um Dusty Rhodes when he used to fight. You get all bloody and busted. And Brooke, like I said, she's been holding the title for quite some time. But Thunder Rosa, she's been a title contender, champion herself in several organizations from AWA to her tag team partners with Holly Dead. I mean, she's been around, and this is the greatest. This is one of the biggest rivalry in wrestling since the late famous Moolah and Sensational Sherry, Sherry Martel, or the late Mount Fiji, and Attila the Hun and Glow. Also, you get the current kind of like rivalries like with Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, and these young companies like Roxy and Miranda Alizé. I mean, and was that long ago? Thunder Rosa wrestled for the TNT championship title, and she lost in semis against Jade Cargill, who's one of my favorite wrestlers. I'm a big fan of Jade, and she's a champion now for TNT, and she's 30-0 now. She's 30-0. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, she's kind of like the chocolate, sexy version of Goldberg without the bald head. And Brooke, like I said, she's been in the game quite some time, being that she is a dentist. This is no joke, folks. This lady is a DMD. She is a dentist. She has certification. She can check your teeth and knock out your teeth. And she's also in a relationship with Adam Cole. Adam Cole's been in the game quite some time. He used to wrestle in WWE for a bit and then went over to AEW. But like I said, her and Britt's rivalry been going on for quite some time between Thunder Rosa. And this match was by looks of it, was a pretty good match. A classic, like maybe I won't say maybe close to I would say to like the likes of Undertaker versus Mankind, and cage matches are just the great matches. I mean, they're just classics. But Thunder Rosa, she turned out winning this match. I mean, and now she is the AEW Women's Champion. I want to say congratulations to her. It's a great thing to work so hard and get this point. And she's a real representative for women in wrestling. I mean, she also has her own company, Mission Pro, which is an all women's organization. It comes on title match. You gotta catch it. And she's a proud Mexican American. Living here. She's a mother. She's a wife. She does modeling work. She does an MMA a little bit. Wow, this is I like. She has a nice body. I ain't gonna lie, and she is good friends with people like Chris Cyborg in the MMA world. I think Chris is thinking about maybe cross over to into wrestling. There's been talks about it. I remember I did a video about where they talk about maybe try to set up a fight between her and Thunder Rosa, but I don't know. I think Thunder's like a closer to maybe a Adam, no, no, a straw weight, maybe a she's closer to a straw or possibly a flyweight, and most definitely Chris is she's but anyway, there's a possibility now that Britt had lost her title, lost the AEW title. She might try to go after Jade Jade's title for the TNA Championship. That's a possibility. I think they have a slight rivalry, but you never know what happens. Like knowing that negotiations like TNT, they'll probably try to set that up. But like I said, I want to wish the beautiful Miss Marissa Carves, better known as Thunder Rosa, congratulations on winning this title. I know it's something that she's been looking for quite some time, and I hope she reigns as champion for a good while. You know how it is wrestling. Sometimes you hold the title for maybe a few months to a year. I think there's been some that have been holding for a lot longer. It's just sometimes you switch hands. Like you get it in one show, you lose in another. But great respect for both these ladies, who entertained. I wish I watched the match. I didn't know it was, like I said, I don't watch AEW that much, but it probably been a great match to watch. I probably can find it on YouTube or something like that. You know how it is. They post it later on. But like I said, congratulations on Thunder Rosa becoming the AEW Women's Champion. So congratulations to her. To best wishes to her family and best wishes to anybody that knows her. And I would love to interview her someday. I would love to, but I know she's a busy lady. She got her organization. She got this and that. But if she ever listens to see this video, reach out to me. I follow you on IG. You can find me. And if you ever feel like you want to talk about your life and career in wrestling, I would love to be the person to listen and to share. Anyway, he's been all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of Wrestling Talk. Like, don't like, subscribe. Excuse me. Like, don't like, subscribe. I'm out. Congratulations, Thunder Rosa.